Thank you for joining me here today for Superhero Storytime. I'm Black Widow. I'm here in the secret layer of Bat City Comics, ready to tell you all about some of my favorite stories. We are going to have a couple of really great stories that we're going to share with you today. I'm so excited. Some about making new friends, some about some of my friends, and of course, there is a great story about me coming to you soon. So join us. Take a seat, get ready, get comfy, grab your snack. We are ready for superhero story time. And we're going to start with Emily's New Friend. This is actually by Cindy Post Sinning, Peggy Post, illustrated by Steve Borkman, and it's about Emily Post, who makes her and her family have always made the etiquette guide. So this is going to be a fun journey into how to make new friends. Let's see here. Today, Emily is lonely. Her mom is busy, her dad is busy, even Nutmeg is busy. She wishes a kid her age lived in the neighborhood. I love that Nutmeg is busy chasing birds. Today, Ethan is lonely. He is also a little scared. Ethan is moving to a new town. He misses his friends. He wonders if he'll make new ones. How do you meet someone new? All it takes is a little courage, a big smile, and some help from mom or dad. Hi, my name is Emily. I brought you some cookies. Welcome to our street. Emily gives Ethan a big welcome. She brings a gift, she introduces herself, and she smiles. Always happy to make new friends who bring me cookies. It's easy to start a new friendship. Emily offers to help. She shows Ethan around. Ethan is relieved he doesn't feel as lonely anymore, and neither does Emily. Emily invites Ethan over to play. She is considerate. She asks Ethan what he wants to do. She shares her markers and offers a special snack. More cookies. Emily is the kind of friend everybody needs, offering cookies every time she sees them. Ethan shows he can be a good friend too. He invites Emily to his house and lets her pick the game. He shows her his favorite toys and gives her a playful surprise. They both like to laugh. Oh my gosh, they built a really tall tower and then knocked it all over. Emily and Ethan discover they like many of the same things. Emily likes to swim. So does Ethan. Ethan's favorite color is yellow. Emily loves yellow. They both like books and they read out loud to each other. When it's time to go home, Ethan and Emily always help each other clean up. And at the end of a play date, they both know what to say to each other. Thank you. Soon, Emily and Ethan are together all the time. They ride the bus together, they play at the parks, they help each other learn new things. But they also remember to include the other kids at school. They help each other when Emily is sad or when Ethan is hurt, when Emily is stuck, when Ethan needs to practice. They even celebrate together. Emily and Ethan love to talk to each other. They listen, they share stories, they ask questions, they cheer each other on. They don't brag or tease, and they are not mean or bossy. Go, Ethan! I love when friends encourage each other. You don't have to tease each other and pick on each other to be nice and have friends. They use their magic words and all the other good manners they've learned. I will clear the table. Let me carry those for you. I'll open the door. You pick first, Ethan. Wow, thank you. You can do it. Touch my cupcakes and I'll bust your noggin. Don't do that one. That one's not polite. Emily knocks on the door. Ethan wipes his feet on the mat. Emily and Ethan always show respect for each other. You know, respect just means showing people you care about them, even if they look different from you, talk differently, or aren't your best friend. They are always considerate of each other. Do you like my new shirt? It's very colorful and frilly. They always tell each other the positive truth. This is why Emily and Ethan are the very best of friends. If you treat others with respect and consideration and honesty, you can be a best friend too. The end. Gotta love Emily and Ethan's new friendship. I love that they are respectful of each other, that they help each other through hard times, that they do what they can to absolutely 100% support each other in this new and exciting friendship, and always are looking for ways to help each other out. If you want to make a new friend, the best way to do that is to be a good friend. And we actually want to thank our good friends at Menchaca Elementary School Library, who actually donated this book and many others to our superhero story time when they got their new school. So thank you, Menchaca Elementary, for being amazing, or Manchaca Elementary, depending on how you want to say it, Austinites. I know we have people who say it both ways. I just think you guys should know we're thankful for what you have offered us. And we're going to read another one that they gave us. This is There's a Zoo in Room 22. If you go to school, I bet you know all about what it's like to have a zoo in your classroom. This is by Judy Sierra, and it's illustrated by Barney Salzberg. We asked Miss Darling, may we get a truly awesome classroom pet? She answered yes, or better yet, let's choose a whole pet alphabet. Ooh. Amanda Anaconda. Anaconda is our pet for letter A. We think Amanda's wonderful in every single way. She's nicer than an aardvark or an ant or armadillo, and at story time, each one of us can use her for a pillow. We'd love to curl up on a giant snake. Would you? Boring Beetle Bill. Our boring beetle's name is Bill. Bill's jaws are sharp for drilling. He's huddled through Miss Darling's chair. He found the flavor thrilling. The chair collapsed, Miss Darling fell. She telephoned the carpenter. Bill Beetle has a boring job now. He's our pencil sharpener. Claude the Cat. Presenting Claude, our classroom cat, the famous feline acrobat. At 9:15, Claude takes a walk across the chalkboard to the clock, salutes the flag, then grabs the pole, performs a triple forward roll, lands neatly on Miss Darling's lap, curls up and purrs, and takes a nap. I'd love to have a cat in my classroom every day. Our dog Doug. Do you think this is a rug? Nope, it's really our dog Doug. He lets us roll him like a log. Doug's a very lazy dog. Doug, for exercise, he snores and slobbers. Doug would never frighten robbers. He couldn't even catch a slug. What our dog Doug does best is hug. Electric eel. Please don't ask to feel our electric eel, because if you bug him, we cannot unplug him. Fletcher, Fraser, Fred, and Floyd. They fly through the air with the greatest of ease, using Claude the Cat's tail as a circus trapeze. They're fabulous artists, yet Claude is not pleased. No, it isn't much fun having fleas. Gentle Jill. We have a guinea pig named Jill. She's very good at standing still. Why, sometimes she won't move for hours. Who'd guess that she has superpowers? Whenever we feel hurt or scared, whenever life is just unfair, we find our guinea pig and pet her. Bam, shazam, we're feeling better. Heaps of hamsters. Have you seen our baby hamsters? Why do hamsters always hide? There is not a nook or cranny that they cannot get inside. I found hamsters in my backpack, in my sleeve, and on my shoe, in my pocket, in my mitten, in my cup of carrot stew. Oh, I think I know the reason why our hamsters want to roam. They are bored with being at school, and they want us to take them home. Iggy Iguana. Meg put Iggy on her shoulder. He's a super shoulder holder. Moments later, he grew bolder, and he climbed up on her head. Now begins the part that's creepy. Our iguana, feeling sleepy, made Meg's hair into a teepee, and her head is now his bed. Return to Cinder Jaguarindy. Ooh, I don't even know what a Jaguarindy is. Special delivery, Jaguarindy, the UPS man told us on Monday. He set the package on a shelf. It growled, it roared, it opened itself. A gentle pat this cat was not, with jaws that bit and claws that caught. We sadly sent her back and said, let's get a jellyfish instead. Katie did. Our Katydid kicked off the lid of her small cage, and then she hid. We hear her singing, Katie did Katie did. Katie chirps the whole day long. We're awfully tired of her song. She won't stop singing, Katie did. But now when Miss Darling says, confess, we broke that rule, who made this mess? Then every kid sings, Katie did. Did Katie did. Lunchbox Lemur. There's a lemur in my lunchbox, my banana's just a peel, and my candy bar's a wrapper. This is not a happy meal. There's a lemur in my lunchbox, and I do not want her there. She left me half a sandwich. It was nice of her to share. Moose steak. We asked the pet shop for a mouse, but by mistake they sent a moose. A moose would mash our mouse's house, and so we let him wander loose. We're pleased to have a classroom moose, even though he's mighty large. He holds our hats and coats and boots, and he usually doesn't charge. Nick the Newt. Mr. Smoot, our substitute, brought us Nick, the surfing newt. Most newts just nap, but not our Nick. Nick rides the waves on a popsicle stick. Otto Octopus. Otto is an octopus from underneath the sea, and in our class he's learned a lot about geometry. He couldn't wait to imitate a rectangle and pentagon. He grew so bold he tried to fold into a hexaflexagon. His tentacles got tied in knots, he could not move a muscle. We spent 2 hours untangling our Otto-Octo puzzle. Old Poly Parrot. Old Poly Parrot's the smartest of birds. She knows more than 270 words. That she learned as the pet of a pirate named Kemper, a man who said, he has a bad temper. Her first day in class, Polly opened her beak and was sent to the office for nearly a week. Since then, because Polly's a sensible creature, she only repeats words she hears from our teacher. Quiet Quahog. We do not know our Quahog well. He always stays inside the shell. Each time we knock, the door goes slam. He's such an antisocial clam. Our rat Ralph. Our Ralph's a laboratory rat, no rodent could be wiser, and that's why we appointed him our science fair advisor. Ralph savors each experiment, to please him is not easy, and if you wish to win first prize, your project must be cheesy. Scarlet Snake. Scarlet Snake is feeling scummy, and she has a tummy ache. Meanwhile, we've been wondering what happened to Kim's birthday cake. Looks like the snake ate the whole cake. Turkey Tom. Tom tumbled off the turkey truck. We heard his frightened cries. With Thanksgiving Day a week away, Tom needed a disguise. We dressed him in a suit and tie. We thought he looked invincible. Tom wandered down the hall, and now he's our assistant principal? Umbrella Bird. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. Don't startle our umbrella bird. This bird's so wide, this bird's so flat. Miss Darling wears him as a hat. Please don't give this bird a scare. He might fly off and pull her hair. Vincent Vulture. On our field trip in December, in the desert far from culture, where most people never venture, we went searching for a vulture. Vincent circled high above us, seeking carcasses to crunch. Could he ever learn to love us? Yes, Miss Darling had a hunch. She caught Vincent in an instant with a 3-week-old school lunch. Will Warthog. Will Warthog is not handsome. His aroma is not sweet. His hair is rough, his voice is gruff. It's known he is not neat. His tusks are rather hazardous, his brain not very big. But what a bore! How we adore this less than perfect pig. Zinnia the X-ray fish. Zinnia the X-ray fish swims serenely in a dish. We like to sit and watch her dinner when it's already in her. Can see through the fish, it's cool. Yorick the yak. Yikes! Yorick the yak is on the attack. He's covering us with kisses. Yuck! The kiss of a yak is a huge gooey smack, so we're relieved when he misses. Z. We entered a contest to win a Zorilla. We thought it would be a kind of gorilla. A warm-hearted ape with plenty of spunk. Surprise, a Zorilla is only a skunk. And since we got him just why is it no one ever comes to visit? Please let us know if you should see a better pet that starts with Z. And there's a zebra hiding in the background. Again, that was There's a Zoo in Room 22. It sounds like such a fun classroom to be in. I'm going to read you 2 more stories, and the first one is all about my friend, the Incredible Hulk. And this is one of the Mighty Marvel first books. These are really cool interactive little books that you can roll out. So I know there's actually one about me, Black Widow, and there's so many more characters to come. But meet the Incredible Hulk. He is the strongest hero of them all. Bad guys are always trying to stop him. Oh no, he's trapped! Rah, karoom! But nothing can hold the Hulk. His real name is Bruce Banner. Totally just gave you that away. He's a genius scientist, but he was caught in a gamma explosion. Now when he gets mad, he turns into the Hulk. And when the Hulk calms down, he turns back into Bruce Banner. When he's the Hulk, he's super tough. Skaroom! Which way does this one turn? And he's super strong. Oh my gosh, he threw that car really far. He can clap his hands so hard, he sends out a huge shockwave. Whomp, throom, and Hulk loves to smash things. Sometimes he smashes too much, though. General Ross wants to stop the Hulk for good. Bruce Banner's friends, Betsy Ross and Doc Samson, want to help him. Doc Samson is also strong, almost strong enough to stop the Hulk. Does that one go up? Nope. Oh, this one does, but the Hulk is the strongest one there is. The mighty Thor has to fight his hardest to keep up, and even that might be enough. Ooh, I wonder if Hulk's gonna win or Thor. Lucky for us, the Hulk wants to help his friends, even though they fight sometimes. Those are all my friends in the Avengers. And then he's throwing away the bad guy. Oh, is there another one? Throwing away the bad guy? Nope, that's it. Awesome. Thanks, big guy. That was a good story. Again, these are the Mighty Marvel first books. They're great little board books. There's one for me, Black Widow. There's one for Black Panther. There's an Amazing Spider-Man one, and there's one for Captain America. And they have all kinds of flip-out pages and fun stories, so you guys should definitely check those out. Lastly, I'm going to read the little golden book, Black Widow. What can I say? This book is by Christy Webster and illustrated by Anne Marcelino. I know you're around here someplace, Whiplash. The Avenger known as Black Widow is the world's greatest spy. That's true. Black Widow's real name is Natasha Romanoff. From a young age, she trained to be strong enough to face any challenge and stealthy enough to sneak up on the sneakiest spies, like Yelena Belova and her Hydra goons. Are you in anything that you've had to train for? She's fast enough to outpace any villain. Vroom! She is a master of martial arts. Her skills make her a tough match for anyone, even many opponents at once. You can send all of your opponents. I will take them all down. Her Widow's Bite bracelets are electrifying. With them, she can sting any enemy. Zap! Black Widow's past is mysterious because her spy missions were top secret. But then she joined the Avengers, a mighty team of superheroes. They work together to fight the baddest of the bad guys. That's my friend Ant-Man, Captain Marvel, Hulk, Black Panther, and of course, Captain America. She may not be able to fly like some heroes, but there's no place too high for Black Widow to reach with her trusty ropes and grappling hooks. Somebody stop Yelena! Black Widow is a master of disguise. She knows how to surprise the bad guys. Ooh, Yelena looks super surprised. She looks out for her teammates too. Sometimes Hulk gives her a ride. Let's go, big guy. Black Widow will fight for what's right, anytime, anywhere, and you should too. Black Widow is brave. With her teammates by her side, she always brings the bad guys to justice. Black Widow and the Avengers make sure to keep the world safe, and she's always ready for the next adventure, which is absolutely true. I'm always ready for the next great adventure, and I hope you are too. You can join us here on this Bat City Facebook page every first Saturday of the month at 1 p.m. for Superhero Story Time. I know some of my friends have come in the past, and I hope they'll come again. I am super excited to have been able to share some stories with you today, and I hope that they taught you a little bit about how to be a good friend, how to stand up for things that were wrong, how to have some fun with all of your friends and your classrooms, in your neighborhoods, on the playground, and of course, how you and your friends can stand up to bad guys and help save the world, because no matter what, whether it's big or small, you can do something amazing and incredible to help save the world, even if it's just putting trash in the trash can or going up to a stranger that's new at your school and saying hello and making a new friend. There's lots of ways that you can be a hero in your community, and I hope you'll take the opportunity to try those out next time the opportunity presents itself. Thank you so much for joining Bat City Comic Professionals for Superhero Storytime. We will see you next month. Bye!